Guys, I'm on hosting duties tomorrow. My guests, they were nice enough to bring me flowers. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Dammie here as always. If you're new, welcome. Guys, I'm on hosting duties tomorrow. Today is Friday and it is about 10 p.m. I'm hosting tomorrow. It's been a while. I think the last time I hosted people here would be March or April. I think yes, like real hosting was March or April. And tomorrow I'm on hosting duties again. And I actually love hosting if I called for it, not when somebody calls for it and then I have to like do some things for it. But anyway, so yeah, tomorrow I'm on hosting duties. I was just having ice cream, so I still have my cone here, and it's about some minutes to 10 p.m. I've brought out everything I need from the freezer. I have a list of everything I'm cooking. I think I'm making pepper soup, goat meat pepper soup. So I brought out the goat meat. I'm making a fada sauce. I've brought out the pepper I need, and because I blended my pepper a while back, it's going to be a bit smoother. One thing I was just telling them in my bestie that I should have cooked my meat like during my break in the office, or even brought it out so that this night I can cook it, but I literally just brought out everything. It's frozen and now I just brought out this night. So I'm making goat's meat. I brought out the goat's meat. Pepper soup is just pepper soup spice, and then I'm also making fada sauce. The pepper already blended, which is good, roughly blended green pepper, which is good. And I'm making like I'll have to, because the fada sauce, right, I need to do in beef and all those things. Egg, I can boil egg now and all those things. I've brought everything out. I've immersed them in water. I'll see how many of them can thaw before I feel sleepy and maybe cook some. Let's see what else. So that's fada, and then I'll just cook fada rice, so that's fast. I'm making egusi and poundo. Poundo, of course, we can just make easily when we're ready. But the egusi too is also an easy meal. But the only thing I've not done that would make it fast to cook is I'm using cow foot, ram, and shaki. I've not cooked them, but I've brought it out. And then what else am I making? I can't see from here. I'm making peppered turkey and peppered fish, like you know those fish that you season and put in the oven to cook or roast or whatever. I'm making that. I've brought out the fish. I've brought out the pepper. Assuming I was smart or fast, I should have brought out the pepper earlier in the day so that this night I can just make the sauce and then rub it overnight, and so that the seasoning can go into the fish very well. Anyway, I didn't do all of that, rambling, but I'm going to do it. But another thing I can actually do tonight is organize my table. I love to do like nice table setting, and to think that I have a lot of dirty dishes I need to put in the dishwasher to do this table setting. But I'll do the first bit of it today. I'm sitting at the dining at the moment, so I need to change these flowers to maybe something. I'm thinking red, right? Red. I don't know, but we'll see what I come up with. I'm just going to go into my storage now, see the table stuff I have that I can bring out and go change this table ahead of tomorrow. Bring out all the plates, set up the spoon. I want to use my chafing dish as well. Just get everything I need. All of this paparazzi, it's for one person. It's one family that we're expecting. I'm doing this paparazzi from, but I love, because I already said I love hosting, so I'm always going above and beyond. Like no matter the number of people coming, you will chop and you will have takeaway. That's what I live by. So just host. Like I feel like the other times I've been hosting, it's usually on Sundays and then it's been rushed. We'll go to church, come back, and we're just rushing. But because this is on a Saturday and it's in the evening, so I'm hosting them to dinner at my place. So I have the whole day up until 5 p.m. to get everything ready. So that should be fine. Like how long can I cook all day? Okay, I'm also making puff puff. Puff puff I'll just mix in the morning, put in the oven or put somewhere, and then we'll fry as we're ready to eat. So, and then I'll make this signature juice I used to make. I don't think if I cannot, I'll just buy fresh juice from Woolies. Woolies is just across the road. So that's what my menu is looking like. Let's get into the business of the day. welcome back. It is Saturday. Last night I was so tired I could not keep filming because I had so much to do. I literally went to bed about 3 a.m. But we're back. It's Saturday morning. Today is the day we are hosting and I've made a lot of progress this morning. I'm so happy where I am at this point of the day, but I just wanted to quickly like film some things and talk about the person I'm hosting and relationship abroad and how like the lessons I've learned in the last few years. So I actually said I'm hosting, but I didn't even give background of who I'm hosting, how I know them. Back in 2019, before we moved to Australia, right, I was looking for people who live in Queensland that I could ask questions and stuff like that. But I've always been a Naira Land girlie from when I had my kids in the US. So I went to Naira Land. Naira Land is like my trust place to go to for that type of information at the time. Like YouTube was a thing, but I don't even think that I saw any video on YouTube about giving birth in the US back then. So I just went to Naira Land anyways. And when I went to Naira Land, I met this particular lady who is coming today. So I met her, like I was just like, I posted on Naira Land Australian community. Then they had a very good community. And at the time it was dying, so I don't even know if it still exists. I've not been back there in a while. So I went to Naira Land and I said, hey, I'm looking for, like, if you live in Australia, please, I'm looking for affordable childcare. We're moving in September or was it October? Who can help me? And then she reached out. She responded to that comment because I think she also, in the past, she also got help there. And she was like, oh, we recently just moved. And interestingly, my husband also works in Big Four. And there's someone we're currently using if you're interested. And from there, we exchanged numbers. But because she could not, like, answer a lot of my questions, she just gave me her husband's number. Like maybe just contact him directly since you guys are in the same profession, and that was how it started. So it started about maybe August. This relationship started about August of 2019, and when we moved to Australia, I remember the first day we got to Australia, I remember I just told the husband, oh, we're in Australia. That same day he came to our Airbnb, came to see us. Like respectful relationship over the years of like we used to catch up, we used to meet in the office, like me and him, because our office was just beside each other in the city. Fast forward to when did we buy our house? 2022. I remember I called him one day. I was like, how far? Maybe I was talking about how our PR is not out or something. I was like, oh, we're actually moving house next week. Okay, no, he said they had gotten their PR and they're moving house. That kind of conversation. And I'm like, oh, that's nice, because they were living in Kedron at the time and we lived in South Brisbane. So they lived in the north, we're in south, so it was quite a distance. So we've never visited each other at home. We used to meet at parties, in church events. We used to just meet. We meet in the office, of course, but their family, we meet at the childcare provider they provided to me back then, the family daycare. So we used to meet. That woman used to organize something every December back then, so that we definitely met there every December. So when Michelle called me and said that they are moving and they are moving to South Brisbane, and I'm like, oh, where? Now told me where they are moving. So I'm like, oh, that's nice, I'm happy for you. Like, we just had that conversation. I didn't even put a memory of where they were moving to. Oh, and behold, we moved into our house few months. Like, we're in here maybe about 2 months or 3 months thereabouts. And I don't think I went back to tell him that, oh, we also bought our house or anything. And my husband was mowing the lawn outside. And then the husband saw, like, Dot saw my husband. And that was just like, so people are here. Oh, and behold, they're living just behind us. Like, that's just life. And we've had a beautiful, respectful relationship. And like, I miss you saying, be careful of Nigerians abroad, be careful of people, all those things. There's still some certain people you would meet and you just know that these people, you can have relationship with them. And let me just give you guys, we've been mutuals for over 5 years, right? But I feel like in this particular, our daughters are the same age mates. So Firisa, me and the daughter, and they moved to the same school this January and they are BFFs in quotes. So like, I feel like even our kids now brought us closer. We became very close because Fir is always going for play dates. The daughter is always coming. I'm sure you guys have seen her in a couple of my videos as well. So, but in recent time, I just realized that, we've studied each other over the years, and me and the wife, me and Falake, our relationship has grown beautifully and blossomed. That's just what I would say. And I love those type of relationship that is not forced, is not like you didn't coerce anybody into it. We understood each other, and we are just at a point where we're like, yes, we have a solid, like we have what is solid. The foundation is strong. It's not just jumping into somebody you don't know from Adam. Then you just be like, nah, this is not gonna work. But we've studied each other and we felt like, oh yes, this can actually work. So anyway, and that's not why I'm hosting them. I'm just going to give you guys background. Okay, let's continue cooking. So this year, anyways, a few months ago, no, our mom actually came to Australia last year, but was with her brother in Melbourne. fun, like all those things. But mom now came to Brisbane. She spent some few months in Brisbane. I can't even tell when she came. Immediately I met her mom. Oh my god, I loved her horror. And I was just telling my husband that no, I just love their mom. Falake's mom, the wife's mom. And my husband was like, yes, it feels the same way, that we actually like, you know, she's beautiful, she's calm, soft-spoken. Like I just feel like she has this aura of love all over her. And my husband was not like, no, before she goes back to Nigeria, we should host her. We should, you know, just appreciate her. Like there was one time I went to the hospital, I was sick, and when I came back, she was like, no, she's going to make Fire's hair, you know, like she's just beautiful to have that type of, like in this abroad, if you have that type of amazing people, beautiful people who are thoughtful and respectful of your time around you, is so beautiful to see. And like there's no animosity, there's no talks. No, building relationship as an adult is hard though, but if you rush into it, you're gonna rush out. But if you take your time, of course there are still wonderful and amazing people around. Like the mom, she's a nurse as well. When I came back from my surgery, she was like, she would do the dressing for me because it was over the weekend and I could not go back to the hospital, and she did the dressing for me. Like it's just, you know, I just love selfless people. Maybe because I am myself, if I can say so, but I love selfless people who like, and when they do something for you, is not in expectation of anything in return. Because one thing I realized is that certain people, if they do things for you, is because they're expecting to get the favor back one way or the other. But when people do things for you genuinely, not looking for anything in return, is not a transactional relationship. Because at my age, I'm done having transactional friendship or transactional relationship. Like to what end? It's just what it is. But ew, this is full. So this is my Ofada base. I did the palm oil last night so that nobody's sneezing and coughing. Let me show you guys what the palm oil looks like. I bleached it. This is the remaining one. I know there's certain people that when they do things for you, obviously that they don't expect anything in return. But there are people you have in your life that if they even want to do favor for you, now want to take it because that means you hold them. Very transactional. Count me out. People that will be referencing, but remember I did this for you. Count me out. So the bottom line is the people we're hosting are people I genuinely love, and that love did not start overnight. That love did not start because one person asked for it. We built like very beautiful relationship over time. So that's it. We are hosting them this evening because grandma is going back to Nigeria, and yeah, we're going to miss grandma a lot. Like we're going to miss her a lot. Okay, so let's continue cooking. I posted my menu on Instagram yesterday and everybody was like, Dammie, host me, Dammie, host me. I mean, you guys are dramatic. Like I woke up to almost over 10 DMs this morning. I'm like, what happened? Who died? I'm not selling anything. When I'm hosting, I go all out. Even my husband, when he came back from work this morning, he was like, now wow, you don't used to do small thing. Like I don't used to do small thing. If it's not big, count me out. So what I want to do now is do my pepper base and do my Ofada sauce here. Ofada sauce takes time to cook, so I'm going to just start cooking it here. So now that I've taken the meat out of the oil, it's going to be hard to film through everything. It will take a while. So my idea is I'll put a snip of everything I'm doing in the video, and then I'll just show you guys everything once it's all set. Okay, let me show you guys what the background looks like at the moment before I start. What do I need to put? Onions. Wait, let's start that one first. I need to put in onions. So I want to make pepper sauce in this one. So pepper turkey and the same sauce I will use for the fish to rub the fish. At the moment the fish is in the oven, but what I put in it is just spice. So I did soya spice, I did all my spice, I mixed it together, added oil, and then rubbed it. So it's currently cooking. When it's almost time that they're going to be here, I will then get it out and put this pepper mix and put it back in the oven so that it's hot and fresh. And the reason why I'm doing that fish is just because every other thing I'm cooking is meat, because I don't eat fish. So I always want to have the fish in the background so that in case anybody is interested in fish, they can just put a fork in it and dig it out and eat it. So that's what that is for. So now the other thing I'm adding is iru. After the onions, I'm putting opolokpo iru in excess. I'm trying to do how many things at the same time. This one is already trying to burn. Let me finish this one first. So now I'm going to just add crayfish because there's just this nice taste you get when you add crayfish to oil. So now I'm going to add the pepper. That's all. I don't need it to fry too much. Luckily, I have my pepper mix that from the last time I blended pepper. I already did this because I knew this was happening, so I'm going to just leave this to fry. So this is going to take a long time. At least I can focus on other things while this is frying. Once I have blended pepper, cooking is very easy for me. Oh, shoko yokoto. I love it, loloko. Shoko yokoto. This is a lot. I feel like this meat is not going to be enough, but it's still going to fry to reduce. So I can't judge based on this just yet. So I'm going to, hey sis, we are still on 5, yeah? She's checking in. Yes, we are on 5, baby. We are still on 5. So I'm going to cook this till it will be way like half of the pot anyways. So let's leave this to cook. So this is everything I did last night. At least my dining, see, my kids helped with this. See what they did. Trust me to come and fix it. But they helped with this as well, so that's fine. But my table is sort of arranged. And that's one thing I always do last before. That when my guest comes in, that's when I'll be running up and down like a headless chicken. But at least this is sorted out, like it's settled, it's sorted. Oh God, English is hard. So this is sorted and that's good. As well, I have my chafing dish. I'm using just one. So one we have ofada sauce. One would have the egusi. This would have pepper turkey, right? And then this would have ofada rice, poundo, and fish. That's it. So everything is sorted like that. And then I also have this my pepper soup bowl here. So the soup would be in this big one, and then people can eat with this one. So everybody can just take one by one, and it comes with a spoon. I've used this a couple of times, but I brought out everything last night so that today I'm not running around like headless chicken. So I'm going to put the camera down and I'll come back and show you guys what everything looks like by the time I'm done. If there's any recipe you guys see and you like, let me know. But I feel like there's so much recipe online that recipe is not my thing, but I sabi cook this thing. Just know that I went to school for it. It's not by mouth. I actually went to school for this, so I know my onions. I know it so well. But anyways, I will see you guys when I'm done cooking. I want to power through everything because I still want to have some time to go and buy dessert. I just realized I'm making puff puff, but I still want to make like sweets, something sweet, which is my plan is to just buy this tasmania or whatever. There's one thing I used to buy from Aldi, but I'm sure they also have it at Woolies. Woolies is just across the road, so I'll go and get that quickly. But yeah, that's everything I plan to do today. Hopefully it turns out beautiful. And I was saying to my husband that going forward, please, I don't want to host on Sundays where, you know, when the guests are here, me, I'm still in the kitchen doing, because we are rushing down from church and I'm trying to cook. If there's any hosting happening going forward, it has to be on a Saturday in the evening because I have the whole day to prep and there's still time. So this is just 12 o'clock and I'm halfway through what I need to do, which is good. But if it's on Sunday, we are rushing down from church, I'm rushing to the kitchen. By the time the guests get here, I'm still in the kitchen trying to finish up. People are trying to assist me. I don't like that. I want to be seated. I want to eat when they are eating. I want to be calm. Like that's the vibe I'm going for. So that's I just want, and I don't want, you know, my guests saying, "Oh, Dammie, can I help in the kitchen?" Like, no, that's not demure. It's not demure at all. So yeah, I don't want them to help me in the kitchen. I just want them to come, have a nice evening. We'll talk, chat about life, and have some fun. And I'll see you guys when I'm done. Bye.
2 hours later.
I'm finally done and I've changed my clothes. Like I had a nice shower because I actually need it. It's time to start setting the table. I dashed out to Woolies quickly just now and I got, you know, some dessert items, just a few different nice things, and I'm going to set it up on this tray, whatever I got from IKEA a while back. First of all, I have this nice orange juice I used to make, but today is not the day. Today is not the day. So I just bought this one. It's fresh orange. The price itself is fresh orange. It's not those diluted one that you say is fresh orange. So I'm just going to pop this on the table. I'm not going to put ice because what I realized from putting ice in previous hosting events is once you put ice, it loses its taste because it's water, right? You mix it. I don't know the English to say. Anyway, next item we have, so this is fine. I'm going to go and put it on the table. We have this dark chocolate sauce layered with whipped chocolate mousse and thick Italian cream. Box of this. Looks so cute, so beautiful. It's so smooth. We have a wanted, so that's and then I got this 2 slice stuff as well. Okay. Is my hand still clean? I'll just rinse my hand and still use my hand. Next item is this. Oh, it's so creamy. So I'm just going to cut this into 2.
What? Why did you put the cards on the floor when there was a box?
I'm running on a time crunch. 8 minutes more. Have this one. They called it 8 French fancies. I don't know what's inside. I just got it from the dessert section. Oh, it's so cute. back. And can you guess the time? What's the time? 10:21 p.m. I'm just grateful everything went well. They were happy. They loved the food because of course your girl is a chef, so she killed it. But I'm so happy how it went. Like my kitchen is sparkling clean. For me, the beauty of hosting is everywhere clean. Like everywhere is clean. See, let me just show you guys my see, my bench top is cleared. Nothing. The dining we've also packed up. Everywhere is clean. I just need to put this away tomorrow, and and we are good. That's my own beauty of hosting. I don't want to host and the next day I'm still working. Immediately we finished, my husband is amazing, like God bless that man. Immediately two of us, we just pulled our workforce together and we cleaned up everywhere. Like I don't have one single plate in this house. Even I was loading the dish. My husband doesn't like using the dishwasher, so I told him, oh, let's load the dishwasher. He was like, and he started loading it, but it was still like, when I use the dishwasher, I clean it very well so that it's at least clean, right? My husband, and I told him that, please, you need to clean, because he was putting like, Ofada has a lot of oil, right? And the residue, everything, he was putting it in the dishwasher. I'm like, no, it won't wash well. You still need to at least clean off the oil before. Like, he said, what? No, I'm not doing that with you. Immediately, just like, please, bring out everything from the dishwasher. Let me wash it by hand. Like immediately started washing, and we got things done. Like this house is just case. You won't even know that whatever have happened in this house has happened in the last 24 hours. Everywhere is clean, and I'm so happy. My guests, they were nice enough to bring me flowers. It's so beautiful. Like it's even in my favorite color. So I'm going to do that quickly, and then I have this vase I used before now. Should I change the water? I'm just going to use the flour food that came with it. I'm going to put everything in, cut it up, and that's it about hosting. I've been seeing a lot of people comment, like DM messaging me, Dammie, where did you get this? Where did you get this? So I'm going to quickly mention some of the things, like the common questions I've seen. Although of course I'll respond to people on Instagram because I was posting snippets as this whole process was ongoing. So the chafing dish I used, I got it from Kmart. I'll try to link it in the description box. Most of the other things I use are actually from Kmart, to be honest. All the things I use for 7, they're all from Kmart. So that's one. And that chafing dish, that I really like it. So I have this. I'm going to put some ice. So let me get the ice from the freezer. Today is the day I threw away this ice. Like it was full when we hosted earlier today, but it's now frozen because we're not using it well. I'm going to empty it and put it back so that it can dispense in there. But let me just take the lid so I did for my own flour. And the weather is very hot now. We need ice, so this is not a time to have a half bowl of ice that is not. You guys see what it looks like? So frozen. Now I can clean this and put it back, and we start all over again. This is the towel I used to clean all the plates, like because there was no way. The essence of using dishwasher was to save space, right? But there was no way everything would fit in this sink this night. So I use this towel to be cleaning everything and be replacing them. So now that's in. The next thing that will go in is the plant food. I'm aiming to put everything at once, I think. I'm just going to pour it in. Usually people put Sprite, but the Sprite I have at home, I'm not going to put it because that Sprite is canned. So if I just pour some of it, what would I do with the rest? So, sorry, I might just put more ice. I'll put what I have in excess. So let's cut some of it. So what was I saying? So I was talking about the things I used for hosting today. So yeah, so I used most of the items were from Kmart, like I said. And then I also got the, the pepper soup bowl from G-Shop. I'm happy to link it. It's just a random shop. There has to be a physical shop at Browns Plains, actually. I've been to their physical store before. But when I started patronizing them initially, I got most of those items from their online store and they delivered to me. I think I got a few items from them. And I was still telling my husband, like, I've not even gotten to my desire hosting setting just yet. Like, I want to buy all things gold, but those things are expensive. Like, they are super expensive, but I'm happy for where I am. I'm grateful to God. At least I have that's what my husband said. I was not like, I'm not saying I'm not grateful. My husband, everything, like, be grateful. I'm so grateful for what I have. I'm so grateful to God because they're the cheapest things from Kmart, from D-Shop. D-Shop is just like a China shop in Australia. to be honest. It's not like it's any Serene. I actually also got this from D-Shop as well, this gold stuff set. So I'm very grateful for what I have. Is it D-Shop? I'll confirm, I'm not sure. It's from Classic Homewares. I finally found it. Yes, it's from Classic Homewares, not D-Shop. Yes, not D-Shop. I just gave D-Shop free shout out. I only bought frames from them, from D-Shop. So everything is from Classic Homewares. This one, my pepper soup bowl, both from Classic Homewares. Yes, that's it. So what else did I use today? Most of the decor items I had on the table, got from Aldi, all those Christmas stuff I just bought, you know, randoms. So that's it. I'm so grateful for at least the ones I have, but my desire, I love hosting. My desire is still to grow my collection bigger than that. Before my husband will get me wrong, I say I'm not grateful. I'm super grateful. I'm like eternally grateful for what I have, but I still want to buy all things gold. And when I see the price of those things, and I'm like, boy, I don't have this money. I do not have this money. And my guests enjoyed my food. I believe so. They said so. And it was such a beautiful moment. Like, we're telling their mom how we met. It was so funny that I recorded the video of how we met here. And then when she came, she then asked, and we now told her the journey from Naira land to the day my husband, the husband met my husband mowing the lawn outside. And the beautiful, you know, relationship we've built over the years. It's just amazing. From strangers to literal families. So it's so beautiful. Everybody that come here, when they see me, they're like, Dammie, be cooking and be selling. Dammie. I'm like, you know, cooking is a tough job, man. It's a tough job. I love doing it, but it's so hard. It's stressful. It takes time. Like, when I'm cooking for people that I love, it comes naturally. I love money too, so cooking for money won't be a bad idea, but can be overwhelming sometimes. Can be really, really overwhelming. But yeah, I'm grateful for my flowers. I love them. My favorite color, of course. And yes, my flower is ready. It's so beautiful, so cute. And yeah, I think I tried with my arrangement as well. Let's pack up and call it a night. There was one time that I was saying that I'm a flower girl, I'll be buying flower. Who bought me? Be burning $40,000, $50 for flower. No. Imagine this one is so expensive. Kai, to think that I told her, we're talking about our husbands getting us flower last week, and I told her I don't want flower because it's so expensive. And she went ahead to buy me flowers today. Like, I see what you did there. But it's all good. It's all love. I love it. It's just the Jebu in me that will not let me buy it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, but yeah, I'm so grateful for, like, I'm so happy for how today turned out. I'm so happy. And I've said, I don't even know if I said it earlier in the day, but I'm never hosting on a Sunday again. Like, I've always hosted on Sundays and it's always a rush. But today was so calm, so peaceful. Like, I have tomorrow morning to still rest and not wake up so early. Imagine hosting on a Sunday, you finish this late, and tomorrow, or like Monday morning, you're going to work and all of that. But tomorrow is Sunday, we can rest after church. Like, it was so chilled. Cooking was chilled. There was no rushing and putting over salt in something, you know, in error while you're rushing. But it was a beautiful day. I wouldn't have it any other way. Glad to have, you know, positive people in my life and building relationship that would last forever. I believe so. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to come on here and wrap up this video, do my flowers and go to bed because this girl needs rest. I'm going to take ibuprofen and go to bed. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you want more videos like this, let me know. And if you're yet to subscribe, this is the time to do so for more content like this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.